Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been so long since I last recorded. I just got super busy with life and my mom came down, my sisters came down to visit me, and yeah, it's just been a long process trying to just get everything in order that I needed to get into order. And yeah, but enough about that. I am so excited for fall. I just love that time. That is like my time of the year. I love whenever I can like wear a jacket and like a cool top and not be hot, not be sweating. And I don't like it when it's like so cold where I have to like bundle up. So fall is like my perfect weather, perfect time of the year for me. With all that being said, of course I'm going to start my very first fall video. And I'm so excited because I already know my look is just going to be like warm tones because your girl loves warm tones. I also have an updated drugstore foundation routine, so I'm excited to share that with y'all today too. My foundation is drugstore, and I have a concealer that I found is pretty similar, but I have a high-end and a drugstore one, but I'm going to use my high-end one today, but yeah. I'll show you guys my drugstore one too that I just think is like amazing. But I'm just gonna get started on this. Is so up close and personal. Y'all probably can see all my acne scars. But I'll actually have a video on how I cleared my acne up in a little bit. Just get started on my brow. I already have like them on, but I'm kind of gonna show y'all how I clean it up and exactly like how I do the cleanup process. And also I'm gonna like fix this one up a little bit more. And the brow product that I'm using is my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown. I actually had the pencil for a long time and I really liked it, but I ended up running out. So I just went and got your girl a new one. It's like the greatest feeling ever whenever you have like a new pomade, and like I barely dipped into it. So I'm so excited. So yeah, and I'm taking my NYX, I don't think this has a, 18 brush. It's just a dual-ended brush. I'm using that to fill in my brow. So I just take like this little concealer brush and I use my Tarte Shape Tape concealer. My two other like favorite drugstore concealers are the LA Pro Girl concealer. It's so good. And the NYX HD Studio concealer. These two are so great for the drugstore, so inexpensive, and they are, I would compare this one to the Tarte Shape Tape because it has like the same creamy consistency and it's both like full coverage, but it doesn't look cakey or anything. But I'm just going to go ahead and use my Tarte Shape Tape concealer for this. So basically just put a little bit on the back of my hand. And then I take my concealer brush and I dip it in there. And I just kind of push down. I clean it up. And then I just go and I start pushing it down. And then I just push it down and I just cover my lid with the whatever concealer I have left over. And then I'm going in with my Real Techniques brush and I'm just blending all of that in. And then I'm going in with my Derma Blend loose powder and I just put that on the back of the lid. And I'm going to take that and like set my eyelid area. So once I have all of my brows on and I'm looking right, I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow and I'm going to take the Jaclyn Hill palette. I just got it like maybe 2 weeks ago and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. But I will insert pictures of like the color that I use, kind of like I did in my last video, because I don't feel like holding this palette up and like showing y'all, and I lost the paper that has like all the names of the colors. So I'm taking this light brown shadow and I'm going to go and put that all in my crease. And this is just going to be my transition shade. And then I'm going in with another blending brush, and I'm going to go and take this other brown shade, and I'm going to just build that up too in my crease. And I'm taking another blending brush and this brown color right here, and I am just, again, building the intensity up and just going darker with every brown color and keeping it in the crease and building it. I'm taking a darker brown and I'm going to focus that on the outer V of my lid. Brush, and I'm going to go back and dip my brush in some, and I'm just going to clean up the area that I really want this gold bronzy shadow to be. It's not so much of a cut crease, just kind of cleaning up where I'd want the color to go. And I'm taking this beautiful bronze shade and I'm going to just pack it on my finger and pack it on the inner half of my eye. And then I'm taking this other bronze shade and working it on the outer part, the inner outer part of my lid. And the Jaclyn Hill palette actually does not come with a like matte brow bone highlight. So I'm actually going to take one from the Modern Renaissance palette, and it's just tempera, and it could be any vanilla shade really. And I'm going to use that to highlight my brow bone and my inner tear duct as well. And then I'm taking the Ardell 250 and I'm popping those on. Once my lashes are on, I'm going to go in and clean up the sides of my eyes with my concealer. And like I said, I'm just taking, again, the Shape Tape concealer because it's so bomb. And I'm taking the Wet n Wild foundation, and I am in the color 368C. And I really like this little spatula thing. It just makes it so much easier to apply foundation. I wish most foundations had this, instead of me having to like tilt it over and almost spill half the product. Shade is just a little light for me right now, just a little bit, so I am going to mix a darker foundation, and I'm just doing the LA Girl Pro Coverage foundation, I'm just going to put a little bit of that on. Then I'm going in with my Derma Blend Loose Powder, and I'm going to use that to set my entire face. And then I'm taking this little puff thingy that it came with, and I'm actually going to use that to just kind of blot it all over my skin. I don't want to press it so much into my skin because I do like a more dewier foundation look. And then I am going into my Z palette, and these are actually the Anastasia contour colors. I just took it out of the little palette it in because it was getting beat up. And I'm taking the shade Fawn. I'm going to use that to contour. And I'm also going to mix that in with the shade Havana, and I'm going to use that to also bronze up my skin. And then I'm taking the Pixie Blush Duo and Peach Honey, and I'm going to use that as my blush. This is actually my first time using this. It came in my Ipsy Glam bag, so I'm excited to try it out. I'm just taking my fan brush and I'm going in with my Mario Badescu spray, and of course, the usual, just spraying it. And I am so excited because I am going to be using the Fenty Beauty highlighter in Metal Moon, and I'm so excited because I was like number 31 on the page when it first launched, and I was so excited. I was so prepared. And actually, little story time, I was actually at the ER. I had an earring stuck in this ear for like months, and it didn't want to come out when I was trying to remove it. And all my coworkers were just like, yeah, you need to go get it removed because, like, what if you get an infection? And I literally texted one of my best friends, and I was like, what are you doing? I need you to come to the ER with me. And she was like, okay. And so we stayed at the ER until like 4 in the morning, and we ordered Rihanna makeup. So yeah, that was how I spent, I think it was a Thursday night. And I'm whipping out my favorite lipstick, and I know it is not cruelty free, but it is an expensive lipstick, and I am just trying to get rid of it. but I'm just going to spray myself, of course, from my Mario Badescu spray until I can find like a better setting spray. Y'all, if y'all have any suggestions, comment below. And of course, I'm just going to drown myself in it. But this is my finished look, and thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys so much for subscribing and still being subscribed, even though I've been MIA for such a long time. I think I've been like 3 weeks, but just been busy with work and family and just a bunch of stuff. But I am back on the swing of things, and it feels so good to finally be filming. But if you guys aren't subscribed to me already, subscribe below and join the Melodro family, and I will see y'all in my next video.